What's up, guys? Yo, had this in my notification box. I ain't even touch a second of it. This is Dwayne Jackson. It looks like it's Reaper featuring Dwayne Jackson in Blind Sight. Man, Dwayne is doing this thing. Yo, I love my man. He's in my state too. Yo, that's dope as fuck. So represent my man Dwayne. Fuck yeah, Dwayne gang. Fucking represent Blind Sight. Looks like one of my people's is. Wow, looks like we get a whole bunch of notifications. I don't know why he does this. Yeah, my phone is jacked up, fam. My internet and all my Wi-Fi and all my data is all jacked the fuck up. So I apologize for getting late notifications like that in the middle of a fucking video. That was bullshit. But yo, monsters. This is Reaper featuring Dwayne Jackson and Blind Sight. Yo, I'm ready for this. I don't know, man, what this could be about. This could maybe be about monsters in our head, because a lot of shit that's been dropping lately is about shit that's going inside of our heads and shit like that. So, man, this is gonna be dope. I know this is gonna be dope, man. I can feel it in my heart. I'm fucking excited, man. Ready, set, let's fucking go. Monsters stuck in your head. Monsters under your bed. I like those vocals. Who is that?
I've been haunted by my past. Now I'm looking at a different road. I used to play the give and go. Now I look at chance. Once I get beyond this.
Looks like we got Dwayne up first, and looks like he's talking about battling with something inside of his head. Let's go back a little. I like how the beat enters real soft and mellow.
I've been haunted by my past. Now I'm looking at a different road. I used to play the give and go. Now I look at chance. Once I get beyond this block, I'm never looking back. I'm sick of living life like I ain't never took a stance trying to win, but I can't if I just sit. So I stand like this is it. This is the plan. I can't afford for it to miss. I'm in a dance with the devil. In this corner is my dream. So I wake up every morning and
I'm gonna dance with the devil, and in the corner is his dream.
forward with my schemes, I ain't losing. It ain't happening. This music shit I'm magic.
It ain't happening.
Casting spells on every verse, illusions getting captured in. Thought you better than me? You imagine it. It's I know it happens. Today I give you a pass for it. Yo, this demon in my head is getting blasphemous. He ain't stop fucking around. I'm taking jabs at him. I'm in a whole different league than the averages. So I don't care what monster you are. I'm the champion.
Ooh. He said, I don't care what monster you are, because I'm the champion. That means he's fought all his monsters, and he's beat them all. And the final fucking monster he had to fight was the devil. You heard him throwing jabs at the fucking devil, right? Yeah. My man Dwayne killed the fucking devil. He killed that motherfucking devil on his left shoulder. He killed him. He's the champion of his monsters. Yo, Dwayne, I felt that shit, homie. Felt that shit. Let's go. Who's next? I like that vocal a lot. We are monsters? We are?
Woke up from a nightmare and my pillow soaked in sweat. I'm choking on a sight that scared me almost after.
My man Blind Sight. I think I'll go back a couple seconds.
Woke up from a nightmare and my pillow soaked in sweat. I'm choking on a sight that scared me almost after death. I was 22. Why am I seeing the sun in my brain, the sun in my future? What do I do? Got high, got arrested, too much time to chew. Don't know why I did it. I wish I never would have hit it. Never mind the critics, the shittiest part is admitting it. Which is why I did it, so I can move on. Don't you get it? When you throw it in my face, it's fixed. Drug addiction, not a game, it's sickness. You could be helping them, but instead you want to rip them. I don't want to be a part of that. No, not rather lift them up than tear them down, alright? Don't you know that only 5% of meth heads make it out alive? That shit cuts deep.
He said only 5% of meth heads make it out alive. Remember that, fam. Like, if you ever, I don't know, like, for anybody gonna watch this in the future, or in my fam, I'm not saying anybody got that problem or what, I got that monster or whatever. But remember that. That is a true statement. That's a proven fact. I've heard this statistic many fucking times. Only 5% of meth heads make it out alive. So if you ever got that pipe or that tinfoil in your fucking hand and you're ready to make that choice, remember, only 5% of y'all gonna make it out alive.
Funny, not even jokingly, dummy. Family's ruined because of drug money. Lost my aunt, I lost my uncle, lost my cousin, all or none. I lost my mom, I lost myself, I lost my...
Listen, man. Back in the 90s, early late 80s and early 90s, man, crack was real big, man. Crack was real big. And my uncle, he came and stayed with us because he was having a problem. And he thought that being around his family would help him out a lot. And he had a job that made a lot of money. And every weekend when he had that money in his pocket, man, that monster, man, jumped on his shoulder, man. And he would go out, man, and he would spend all that money that night. And he used to smoke these cigarettes called Camels. And inside the cigarettes was a like a Camel dollar, where I guess you could buy like stuff from like the Camel store or whatever. And so when my uncle ran out of money, he would take like dollar bills and he would fold up a bunch of them Smoking Joes or Camel Bucks or whatever the fuck they was called, and he passed them to the crack dealer. And a lot of times he came home and knew bullet holes in his truck and shit. And he was so close to losing his life so many times. And then he just disappeared. Like when I was like 15, he just disappeared. I think he went back to California or something. And his nephew had told us, man, he got bad into the habit back again, and he didn't want it. He didn't want it, and he took his own life, man. He sucked on a double barrel, man, and put both of them in his fucking head. That's how bad these drugs and shit ruins families, man. It doesn't only ruin the person's life, man. It ruins the family's life because, we love that person and he was part of our family. We brought him into our home because we wanted to help him, Monsters.
Lost and gone, hiding under my bed is the monster in the dark. All inside of my head is the demon ripping me apart.
I felt that shit, my man. I felt that shit. This shit right here. This is a message that needs to be heard. The whole thing. Let's see what happens now.
When I close my eyes, everybody wants to tell me I'll survive. Despite the fact that they can't see the fucking pain reside. This fucking mind of mine is morphing, looking like a creature whose goal is to hold me back. But these days are just do or die. If I die doing, pray to God, get it given. I've got prudence, I've got students. I'm teaching y'all like a class proven. These verbal tasks that I master faster than blasters. I'll fire straight from the hip and I'll hit my targets like clock shooting. I'm going off, so tell me what you really want. Is an odd future really the only thing that I've got? If I tell you that I'm aiming for my spot, it ain't because I paid to play the game, it's because I scripted every plot. So you tell me I'm whack, I'm blowing the gap, fuck that, I got hands and I'm breaking this rap. I ain't Mike on the mic, wanna throw left jabs, get a right hook, punchline, leaving y'all gas. I'm a mastermind, this is a masterpiece. When I'm done on the verse, you can bang the beats, the beats eat on the beat like you dapper bees, and on the track, you ain't after me.
That was a dope verse too, my man. I'm gonna have to play that back though, cause I didn't get all that, This video is gonna be long as fuck, so I really want to go back and do it again. This was a dope fucking song, man. I'm gonna listen to the whole thing once I'm done. Once I'm done adding everything to this and getting it up. This was dope. This message needs to be heard. I know I didn't stop and pause and break down bars because if I did, we'd miss the message. So what I did was listen to each one, and then I tried to stop in the middle and catch some stuff. But what I did was I stopped at the end of the verse and tried to get that message out. I really felt this in my heart, man. I really did. I always do, man. Blindside always hits me with some kind of mood or vibe. I get like it's always different and stuff. Reaper did his thing right here on that verse. That verse was really dope, man. I like the word play and the flow was really hot. Every flow on this catch the time perfectly. Um, Dwayne, I like your smooth mellow flow slowed down. Um, Different, a little different than what we're used to. You're usually pretty fast. Always with clarity. That's what I love about you. Um, and also the accent, you know. But this was really dope. Blind Sight, man, really hit me with that verse because my family has been affected more than once. I just shared one experience, but my family's been affected more than once by drugs and impacted heavily by it. And so I really felt that, man. I really felt this whole song. This was really dope, man. Thank you guys for dropping this. Reaper, man, you're doing your thing. I'm not sure who's on this beat, who producing this beat, and who's mastering and mixing this, but this was solid. This was solid. I'm gonna give that. Man, for me that's an 8.5 out of 10. It's really an 8.5 out of 10, and I'm only gonna say the other 1.5 is only because we don't have any fucking visuals. It can be an official audio, but you can add a little visual. I'm just playing, but really, this is a solid fucking song, man. I love you guys, man. Thank you all for this. Yo, fam, hop over to all these guys, YTs, their Twitters. I've spoken about their Twitters and all that before. Dwayne TV is YouTube. Reaper is YouTube. Is Reaper. Blind Sight is blind. His YouTube is Blind Sight, and his Twitter is at Blind Sight 23. So yo, get at my man's and let him know what you thought about Monsters. This was fucking dope, man. Yo, you know what time it is, fam. It's a wrap, yo. Peace.